Marvel stuff. Deadpool 3 new plot update. How the Fox X-Men come to. Let's see what everything always has to say about this and check this out.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, if you've been paying attention to the headlines, the Writers Guild was able to reach a preliminary agreement with the AMPTP, and assuming that the lawyers will have this all worked out in about 2 weeks, the writers are patiently waiting for them to be able to go back to work. But for a lot of the potential projects these writers are going to be working on, Hollywood needs to get back in full swing, and that means that the studios need to turn their attention and finish the strike with the actors. That being said, when they finally do get back to set, rewrites are going to be allowed, and as I mentioned in yesterday's video, no other movie or film is going to profit as much from this as, say, something like Deadpool 3, where Ryan Reynolds will now be allowed to ad-lib as he was an official writer on the film and is allowed to do rewrites on set. Today we have a major update coming from a fellow YouTuber and industry insider who indicates exactly what's going on with the plot, and with just 2 words really sort of recontextualize what it means for all these previous X-Men and how they're going to make their way into the MCU. We're breaking down a long-standing theory here at the channel in context of this newest piece of information and what it ultimately means the end of Deadpool 3 is going to look like, having the X-Men come into our main 616 continuity. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with Loki. If you want to be entered to win again, all you gotta do is be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want, stick around to the end of the video, we get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so there's really 3 parts to this, but it all starts with fellow YouTuber and industry insider Grace Randolph over on her channel during one of her streams, indicating that how she would describe what she's heard about Deadpool 3 is 2 words, Noah's Ark, which if you cut through all the BS and push that to the side, all the stuff, the plot leaks and rumors about Deadpool 3, and only stick to exactly what we know, confirmed stuff that's come from the actors or the director or Kevin Feige, it actually points us in the direction of how Deadpool 3 is going to end, and let me explain. Number 1, if you're not familiar with Noah's Ark, that's a story from the Bible in which God instructs Noah to build a huge ship, put his family on it, and then 2 of every animal, and floods the earth. The idea is when the flood finally subsides, he'll have all the animals on the ship in order to repopulate the earth. Yeah, a little silly, it's just a story, but in the meantime, basically think of Deadpool as Noah. He's the one who's going to use either the time bracelet left over by Cable or a different device to travel through all of these timelines and pick a variant of Wolverine alongside the other confirmed members of the X-Men we know are coming along. And again, this is not wading into the plot leaks or rumors. This is sticking to what the actors have said themselves at Comic-Cons or interviews, what Sean Levy, the director, has said. Even Kevin Feige admitted that by the time we get to Deadpool 3, that the multiverse is going to be at a point of disrepair, basically broken, allowing hijinks like this to happen. If Deadpool is Noah and his device is the Ark, then what she's saying is he's going to go through the multiverse, collecting these variants of the X-Men, these mutants, and bring them into our 616. The Flood is basically the multiverse dying. He's preserving those X-Men to take place in either Battleworld, which we've heard from industry insider Daniel RPK is going to be the final destination, or what I assume is our 616 eventually becoming Battleworld. And I think that really all started with Tiamat emerging from the middle of the planet, but that will be explained in a different video because that actually has strings and ties that go into different theories about what's coming up from the Fantastic Four, how Secret Wars may end, etc. In the meantime, she's saying that Deadpool 3's main plot is he's Noah, either his time device, the TVA, or on a meta level, even the film could be the Ark, and the animals are basically all the mutants or the X-Men that he's collecting from these timelines to bring along and preserve while the multiverse is dying, like the major flood from the story. Actually, a pretty clever way using just 2 words to describe what's going on. I wonder if Grace penned that herself or that's what she was told, rather. But the awesome thing about the writer's strike being over and now them moving to the actors and this all getting resolved is that as soon as they can, they're going to resume production on Deadpool 3, and we're going to get to start to hear a lot more plot leaks and rumors and all that sort of stuff. Basically, the rumor mill has been in a real slow period over the last couple of weeks. I've remarked a couple of times, I couldn't believe we were continuing to get the reports we were. We were hearing casting rumors basically all the way through the actors' strike. Fingers crossed, though, everything will go smoothly as they ratify and finish the agreement for the writers. The actors will be next, and they can even get back to filming for Deadpool 3, because as we've told you guys many times at the channel, and in case you've missed it, It was originally reported when the actor strike hit and Deadpool 3 had to stop filming that it could only suffer about a month delay before there's no way it would be able to hit its now current release of May, so we assume it's going to slide back into November. But hey, no assumptions here about what Marvel's going to do with their slate, because I think there may still be a long road between them finishing the negotiations with the actors, and they're certainly not going to put any energy into figuring out a new release schedule until they know those dates are going to stick. In the meantime, my final thought here is that if Marvel Studios is truly going to bring in a ton of these other Fox X-Men over to our 616, or whatever universe ends up incurring the 616, being the only two universes left basically for Battleworld, my wonder and thought is how that's going to affect casting brand new X-Men going forward, where there would have been a multi-year gap now at this point. Multi-year, shoot, half a decade between the last X-Men release and the new X-Men being cast in the MCU, versus them bringing over these Fox variations that bring back Sir Patrick Stewart, which they've already done, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, which is confirmed, Sir Ian McKellen as Magneto, and then you're going to turn around and immediately after Avengers Secret Wars, recast those exact same characters, and after the legacy actors who had played them, who again would have been years and in some cases decades removed from their portrayal, all of a sudden playing those characters again with the updated CGI, all the nostalgia to boot, basically the best take on that character we've ever seen, and in the current storyline at the finale of the multiverse saga. And then you're going to ask us, the audience, to just not have a break in verisimilitude as you turn around and recast all of those characters with brand new younger actors who will have new origins in whatever the rebooted timeline looks like after the conclusion of the multiverse saga. I just think it's a lot to ask and something crazy that they're going to try to pull off. It was going to be hard anyway to have a new Wolverine with Hugh Jackman not having played the character for so long. But now you're going to have a new Wolverine, and presumably 12 or 24 months after Hugh Jackman, in who knows what iteration of his yellow and blue suit by the time we get to Secret Wars, facing off alongside the current Avengers. Again, it's going to be a lot to ask, but you guys let me know all your thoughts down below if you're up for this plotline and how you feel about these X-Men coming over to the 616 for the rest of the multiverse saga. I'm all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. In fact, we've got 3 to go before the end of the year. 1 with Loki, 1 with the Marvels, and 1 with What If when it comes out around Christmas. We're also going to run a comic book giveaway every day through October to coincide with Loki. Super simple to be entered to win, and all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places: Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.
Subscribe, like this video. Have a great day, and see you guys. Bye.